And hey, hello there folks, it's me RJB from RJBTV, and welcome back to Burgersasu up against RJB. And so far we've had really good games between these two players. I mean, it's not the real RJB, but we're gonna just call him RJBTV because we don't really know who he is. If I did, I might have told you, but maybe it is more fun to keep the mystery alive. But I don't know who it is. Wish I did. The play does remind me of a small number of players, and there's only really a small number of players who really know enough about me to know that I'm from the Netherlands, so that kind of does eliminate a couple of players on the list of who it could be. But for now, let's focus on game number 4, here with RJBTV, the fake one, not the real one. Definitely not me. Definitely not me. Here on the 1 o'clock spawn location as the purple Protoss, and on the bottom left of the map, we have Burgersasu, who is poking some fun at the fake RJBTV, who says, hey, actually, I've got 2 wins, you've got 1, I'm still in the lead, and you're laughing at me? Maybe not yet the time. We all know Burgersasu. Burgersasu will take every single shot he's got whenever he can. If there's a chance, he'll take a shot to ridicule you, make fun of you, because that's just the kind of player he is, and I love him for it, because it does create some awesome gameplay and some fun situations to laugh about, if you ask me. Let me just look at the sound settings. In the previous video, I had the game sound a little bit too high. It's a little bit difficult, like it was all the way over here. Usually I have it over here. Maybe I should put it over there. Let's try this one out. So I hope that you can hear the background music just perfectly fine, and the game sounds perfectly fine as well, but not too loud. I hope that is about the sweet spot that I'm going for. Very early scout there from Burgersasu. He went for supply depot barrack, so he's not really planning on any early game rushing shenanigans. He really just wants to get barracks out and marines out on the map. Scouting the map with the SCV, scouting the middle first. In the past, Koreans didn't used to scout the middle that often, but it looks like mid-gate build orders have become more frequently used in the Korean community, so there's more scouting the middle going on compared to what used to happen. Like, the frequency used to be much, much lower. But Burgersasu, every single game so far, travels to the middle first and then scouts those side spawns. And he's going to check the 6 o'clock as well, because if the 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock are both empty, I'm 100% sure he's going to go for a command center. And he finds nothing here in the choke, so that probably means there's no one right next to him, which more or less makes it kind of safe for him to go for the double command center build order, double barracks, double command center, early gas coming up, and that might mean he's going to go for quite an early factory. The probe there trying to get in, but 2 marines there guarding the entrance. I'm not allowed to get in there. You're an alien, and we do not want illegal aliens in this beautiful Terran base. Because yeah, that's essentially what these Protoss are. Illegal aliens. And I'm not making a political statement, because I think politics has no room in a StarCraft game, and I don't really care about that to begin with. Because I'm from the Netherlands, and we don't really have those problems happening here, so I'm not qualified to talk about that. Let's put it like that. So double cannon there in the front. SV again can't get in. Cross map situation where both players is trying to get through, and he gets through because the Marine takes 2 shots that the SV should have taken, and SV gets into the base. Very smart move there. Not a lot of players would know that you can get into a base doing exactly that if there's only 2 cannons in the front. So throws away the Marine, but gets valuable information. The Marine died for the greater good. The sacrifice will not be forgotten. And yeah, the SV is going to go down there. RJB, his secrets have been revealed. He's going to go for a Citadel of the Dune. And he cancels the Citadel of a Dune, gets Singularity Charge, queues up a Dragoon, and gets a Robotics Facility. So RJBTV, the fake one, knows that, okay, Burgersasu saw my Citadel of a Dune. He probably thinks that I'm still going to be going for Dark Templars, a Templars Archive, Dark Templars. But actually, in reality, I've changed my mind. I have tricked you. I'm actually going for Dragoon range, 1 Dragoon, and triple robotics. Like, I don't really get why he's spending money on the singularity charge. There's really no reason to get it, unless you're getting more Dragoons, which he's getting right now. He's getting more Dragoons. He's on double gas, getting 4 gas in total. Might even get a 3rd Nexus, given this information. Because it looks like he's really trying to go pretty damn hard on technology. Support bay, no Citadel. Oh, I'm getting a call. I got to cancel the call. I'm recording. I got a call from Scan, and I'll have to call him back afterwards. Like, he plays League of Legends, and I watch him play League of Legends, and sometimes I coach him in League of Legends. So yeah, sorry for that one. Maybe you heard the call sound from Discord, maybe you did not. Hopefully I didn't scare you, because I log out of Discord when I start recording. This time around, I forgot to do that. I'll just tell him I'm almost done. Okay, where was I with the game? Triple robotics there from RJBTV, and he's still producing Dragoons. Well, actually, he only made 3 Dragoons, probably to take vision away. I don't really know what the deal is with the 3 Dragoons. To me, it just looks like he slowed down his technology. Actually, it's working. It's working. The Dragoons are paying for themselves. If they get the kill on the supply depot, I'd say they've done their job. And he's going to micro away from the Marines, maybe get a couple of kills. He has to get like 4 kills for these Dragoons to pay for themselves in addition to the supply depot. He's doing stuff. I'm not entirely sure if this is worth it. Like, this is at the point where I am questioning, is it better to just get fast robotics and get faster Reavers than to get singularity charge 2 Dragoons, well, 3 Dragoons, and kill a supply depot, lose Dragoon, and maybe kill 2 Marines? Was it worth it? I don't think so. Because I don't really think it did anything significant. We have raids on the map, because raids are awesome against shuttle drops. He's been scanning quite frequently, getting information on the exact timings of the technological progressions forward that RJBTV is making here. Got a couple more pylons. He got 2 Stargates for Corsairs, so he might be planning on fighting against those raids with the Corsairs. We have another scan coming out there in the front. We are getting observer speed. No observer in production yet though, but yes, he's definitely planning on fighting against raids. Otherwise, he would not get the very fast observer speed. He's just assuming. He's just assuming that if it is a cross-map situation, that Burgersasu will probably go for raids. And he wasn't wrong, because raids are actually the single best thing to buy and invest in when you are facing very heavy robotics technology like this. Huge investment, a lot of shuttles, and the shuttles have to fly all the way across the map. And now the Dragoons are coming into play as well. Like, the Dragoons are on the sides, and they will shoot on raids when the raids fly out. They will also shoot on structures flying across these hillsides to give Burgersasu more vision. So the Dragoons are coming in handy, but they didn't need a range, in my opinion. They could have done perfectly fine without a range, and get the range much later into the game. So RJBTV here is taking a lot of time to get his drops operational, and the scans have been coming out on that front here quite consistently. Burgersasu has pretty much seen everything leave the robotics every single time. The shuttles, the Reavers, he knows exactly what's coming. And as you can see, because he knows what's coming, he's fortifying the back. He's put up 2 bunkers, the raids are in the back, there's a tank. The Marines are not being rally pointed to the front, which usually does happen. Usually Marines go to the front. He's keeping them in the back. No rally pointing at all, because if the Marines are here in the back, it is easier for them to defend against mass drops, like the one that Burgersasu is planning on using. We have about, I'd say, 8 Corsairs. Another scan came down. Let me just quickly check where. So he saw the front, and I don't think he saw the shuttles leaving. So I don't think he exactly knows where those shuttles are on the map, but they're somewhere. And maybe he knows about the Corsairs and the Observers, maybe he does not. I don't exactly know how well... Oh, more scans. Scan the bottom side, but it's actually a drop coming from the top side. There it comes, it's flying in. Valkyries on the scene, shuttles have been damaged, shuttles are unloading. SCVs have to run away, Reaver unloads. Only 2 Reavers, but the Reavers cannot shoot on any SCVs at all. All the SCVs stay alive. A couple more Marines went down. I think he actually got 1 SCV. But that was not worth it by any means whatsoever. I think RJBTV miscalculated what he had to do for this game specifically. And he's on 5 Robos, 4 Stargates, 2 Gateways. It's very weird to look at what RJBTV has right here. Now on the plus side though, he doesn't need a lot of Gateways because he's got cannons in the middle that are slowing Burgersasu down, and Burgersasu doesn't have a lot of tanks, like 3 tanks in his entire base 10 minutes in. All of his gas is being going towards starports, Valkyries and raids to defend against shuttle drops. And the good thing about this is that because RJB is now transitioning into carriers, the carriers have already been accounted for. The raids and the Valkyries are the natural counter to carriers. And RJBTV only has 4 Stargates, so it's not like he can very quickly transition into those carriers. It's going to take a long time. And during that long period of time, Burgersasu will prepare himself for whatever transition RJBTV can make. He's going to get factories, he's got the starports already finished up, drop on the bottom side. Slow response, actually no response at all, but he doesn't go into the backside. Actually, I think he made a mistake. There was a realistic chance for RJB to go into the backside and hit those SCVs, but he didn't know where the raids and the Valkyries were on the map. He just didn't know. He just did not know. We have the information, but RJBTV, Imposter, does not. He does get a large amount of kills on those supply depots. I think he killed... actually, I cannot see if these were armories, but I think he had 2 armory kills. Actually, the other armories... I think he had 2 armory kills. 2 armories survived, and these are getting ship plating. We have level 1-1 in the air, 0-1 on the ground. Lost about 8 supply depots in total, maybe 2 armories. So that is going to slow down Burgersasu, but will it slow him down enough? Because his economy is 91 SCVs. It's strong. There's a lot of money coming into the bank. He's now on about 10 factories. Actually, yeah, that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 maybe? He's going to get at least 17 or 18. It's going to be a lot of factory production. And RJBTV is going to have to be very quick with these carriers or with these drops and do some damage. He's not building a lot. He really is okay, he's building a lot, but he's just not building a lot of gateways. Like, he still is only on 2 gateways. At this point in time, RJB is completely locked into purely carrier and drop play. There's no option for him to switch, and that does limit his play a lot. If he had more gateways anywhere on the map, he could switch between gateway units and carriers on the fly. Right now, all he can do is whenever he loses the carriers, he has to build new carriers because there's nothing else he can build. And carriers do take a long time to build, plus they have to make interceptors, which is going to give Burgersasu a lot of time to push forward if the carriers do get taken down. And I think the carriers are going to get taken down. We do not have observers here. We do not have observers here. We forgot to bring a single observer. And we have raids. 6 raids. It's not a lot of raids, but 6 raids is definitely more than enough. We have like 12 Valkyries as well. It's going to be very easy for him. Well, 9 Valkyries. And Goliaths. These carriers, realistically, do not stand a chance at all against whatever Burgersasu has at the moment. The carriers will buy some time, though, by taking out some tanks and Goliaths here in the front to slow down and push into the middle. We have got more carriers joining the party. He's going to have a total of 10 at the moment. A couple of these carriers are taking a lot of damage. I do not see shield batteries on the map. RJBTV is taking damage. He's taking damage, and he's not doing enough damage. He has not done enough damage this entire game. It was cute They killed all the supply depots and 2 armories. It was cute. Very, very, very cute. But the raids, level 2 armor. Level 1 attack, because that got cancelled earlier. The tanks are on level 0, 1 at this point in time still. But they're getting level 2 and 1 at some point. We're getting ghosts as well. So yeah, he's dancing, buying time, rebuilding cannons, building more cannons are on the side. And back at home, still no gateways. It's all Stargates. And all the Corsairs. The Corsairs are awesome against the Valkyries. And the raids, yeah, the raids are still there on the map. We do not have observers. Still no observers with those carriers. That is a huge oversight. RJBTV is playing solid, I'd say. But the game is definitely not going his way. It's definitely not going as he would want it to. Burgersasu looks very strong, but Burgersasu does have a lot of SCVs, which he will probably kill at some point to open up more supply space. Carrier gonna get taken down, there's only 9 left alive. The game is getting progressively more dangerous for RJB. It's not looking that great for him. And 3 of them are low HP. Most of them burn through their shields. One more carrier joins the party. Got a drop there flying over the front door. Just bravely, heroically flying right over the front door. And he doesn't go for it. Because they're empty. They're empty. So he does win the fight there on the middle because Burgersasu is not really committing to the fight. Drop goes in. Is there anything in there? Everything is empty. Courses are getting thrown away, so no drop happens. A drop happening would have been very, very nice. Maybe he got the mind control? Maybe he was trying to mind control. He was trying to mind control. We got it. I put the pieces of the puzzle together. Mind control is the plan. And the carriers are here to build or buy time. He's gonna have to be quick, because the carriers are not doing too hot. The middle is getting taken down. Valkyries coming from the back to the front. Goliaths joining in. The raids are still on the map, and the raids are not fighting. The raids are gone. The raids are gone. Okay, the raids are... I missed the raids going down. I think we now have level 2 attack there on those Goliaths. Level 1 armor. The carries are on level 2 to 3. Actually, really good upgrades. Really good upgrades. But not good enough because the numbers are not big enough. We do not have enough carriers. We're getting Stasis and Storm. 17-minute Storm from RJB. And we have level 2 attack on the tanks, as I said before, 2-2 on the air. Upgrades currently not being researched. He's just focused on fighting and producing. But he will get level 3-3 on everything, I'd say sometime soon. At the moment, he's not focused on it. And he took down the vessels, which allows for the Dark Templars to take down one single tank. New vessel arrives on the scene, scanned as well. SCVs are being pulled off the minerals, and he actually killed a lot of his own SCVs to open up supply space. Maybe he killed a couple too many, because 51 SCVs, not a lot, but he has a big army. He's got a very big army, and he's pushing forward across the map. And I think he knows about the mind control as well. Let me just check. Scans the front, didn't scan the back. So he doesn't... I'm not sure if he knows, or if he does not know, but we got a command center there from RJB, so he can start building the Terran army, I'd say, within 3 minutes if he's fast. If he can buy himself 3 minutes of time... Oh, he snipes the SCV. So this is where the raids are. I found the raids. And they're just gonna keep on killing SCVs as they spawn. Observers on the scene. Oh, finds the Arbiter as well. Oh, the raids, only 6 of them, are actually getting a lot of value out of them. But he does slow down the construction of a barracks and, of course, consequently, factories, consequently, tanks by quite a bit. Raids coming in with cannon protection. We got 7 of them, a couple more on the way, 3 more, got 10 of them now. Warships coming in as well to hit those air units. Looks like Burgersasu is moving largely into Goliath with the support of 3 ghosts that might have locked. Actually, throws them away. I was about to say he's going to use lockdown, and he throws them away. Come on. No, he's just throwing them away. They're just not going to do it. It's just going to be Goliaths. And Valkyrie spawning in the back, ready to join the party at some point in time. More ghosts come across the map. Do they have energy? No energy. Level 2 attack though, so he's getting upgrades for ground as well. Goliaths, the carriers are really not doing too hot. The carriers are really not doing too hot. I think RJBTV completely misread what he had to do. Like, sometimes you make choices and those choices just don't work out. On paper, the choices are okay, but if the opponent counters everything perfectly, then it turns out that your choices were simply not okay. Because apparently, you made the wrong choices. If you made the right choices, you would be winning, not losing. So that's what's happening right here. Burgersasu played a flawless game, but I think RJB gave Burgersasu way too much room to breathe, and Burgersasu with room to breathe is unkillable. He just becomes too damn strong, too damn quick. Yeah, I would have said the same as Burgersasu if I was him, considering RJBTV, the fake one, not me, did say a couple of nasty words towards Burgersasu in game number 1 and 2. And now the score is 2-2. Both players have 2 wins, and that means that the next game is going to be the final game between these 2 players, and it also means that it's going to determine who is going to be the victor. Is it going to be the fake RJB? Or is it going to be the real Burgersasu, the one and only? Who of these 2 is going to reign supreme? That's something we're going to find out in the next episode, in the next game. So see you then. See you soon. Because I am signing out.